Welcome back to another video, my brothers. Since it's my 28th birthday tomorrow, I feel it's appropriate for me to make a video about what I've learned in my short time on this planet, in the hopes that you can take some value away from today's video, implement something that you've learned in your life, and better your life. Now, I don't claim to have all the answers. I'm always clear on that. I'm still a student of life. I'm still learning, and I'm still going to make mistakes. Very clear about that. But if there's one thing that's helped me improve my life, I want to share it with you guys. That's the purpose of this channel. Take what you like, leave what you don't like. Jim Rohn used to say it best. Don't be a follower, be a leader. Take what you like from different people, leave what you don't like, and become your own person. Okay? So I'm going to share with you guys some of the things that I've learned. And let me know down below which one you feel resonates with you. Okay? Let's get straight into it, man. The first one is embrace failure and learn from it. In fact, don't just embrace failure, seek failure. So many guys are terrified of failure. They have a bad relationship with it. They see it as a negative thing when in fact it's not. It's necessary. You know, Denzel said once in a motivational speech that he did, he said, fail forward. Okay? You don't get success without failure. It's necessary. It grows you. You know, when you go to the gym to seek failure in terms of your muscles so that your muscles rebuild bigger and stronger. That's how you should see life. You can't view the gym that way and not life that way. Okay? You don't just get it straight away the first time you try. No. And you know what? It's better that way. It's better to fail, and then get a win, because that win is going to be absolutely splendacious. It's going to taste so sweet. But if you just get it straight away, imagine you just won straight away without ever having to experience hardship. You wouldn't value it. Believe me, you wouldn't. You know, people love the zero to hero story. He was once here. Now he's here. How did he do it? Despite the setbacks, despite the rejections, he found a way. That's the story people love more than, oh yeah, boom, money, straight away. Okay? So seek failure, man. Collect some battle scars. It's okay. It means that in the future, when you sit down with your children, and maybe they come to you and they say, Daddy, I failed at this. You can sit down with them and you can tell your children, it's okay. I'm proud of you because you're trying. If you sat on your ass and did nothing, I won't be proud. I want you to get hurt in order to get better. Okay? So it makes you more interesting to talk to. People are more fascinated by you. How did you do it despite the failure? How? You could tell them how. Oh, you know what? I found a way. I was so resilient. People love that. Okay? So seek failure, man. It's important. You can't get success without failure. You must fail. Fail forward. The next thing is nurture genuine relationships. Once again, I don't like the whole Sigma male, I don't need no friends mindset. Yes, you fucking do. And, you know, nurture those quality relationships. You know, a lot of guys message me and say, Ali, how do I make friends? I'm lonely. Leave the damn house. You're in the house all day, every day. Or maybe as soon as you come back from school or from work, you get in the house, you go to your room, you start playing video games, and then you end up probably jacking off all over yourself because you feel sorry for yourself, and that's your escape. So come on, man. You got to leave the house. And when you leave the house, go and do things that you enjoy doing. For example, it could be canoeing, water sports, right? It could be jiu-jitsu. It could be learning the piano. Maybe you go somewhere where they teach you. You have a tutor, right? Do something. When you go out there and you do different things, you meet interesting people. Let's say, for example, you go jiu-jitsu, you go canoeing, you go rock climbing. I don't know, you meet different kinds of people that have different interests. That's how you make friends. Doing the things that you enjoy doing, and in the process you meet other people who also enjoy the same sort of things. Now, not everybody's going to be exactly the way that you want them to be, because a lot of people have the mindset of, oh, if my friends don't like exactly the same things I like, then nah, you need differences. It makes life interesting. I like it when I speak to somebody who maybe disagrees with me on something, because I'm fascinated by why that's the case. Tell me why. Because maybe they enlighten me. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe I was thinking from a very limited place, and they open my mind up, and I'm like, wow, you know what? I didn't see it that way. Tell me more. Now, of course, what I always talk about when it comes to making friends is that if their core values are completely different to yours, maybe somebody loves doing drugs and fucking drinking alcohol or whatever, in that case, stay away from these people because their core values are different to yours. But just because they have different opinions, they support a different team, that's okay, man. Differences are okay. If you have people in your life that you enjoy being around, nurture those relationships, man. Be a good friend. Be dependable. You know, if they tell you something in confidence, maybe they open up to you about something that's really sensitive and they tell you, please, man, don't share this with anybody. Keep it between you and him. Don't ever open your mouth to somebody else and say, you know, James, he's going through this, because you're a fucking cunt if you do that. Okay? So if you have a good friend in your life who's been there for you, who's helped you during difficult times, don't mess up that relationship. Okay? And I would also say the same about your intimate relationships. If you have an amazing woman in your life who's so supportive, she's there for you when you need her, she's caring, she does things for you without you having to ask her. You know, she believes in your vision. Don't mess it up with this girl by going out there and hooking up with a woman behind her back. Because that's not a man. And stop listening to these fucking red pill YouTubers who tell you, oh, you're not a man if you haven't slept with 300 people. That's bullshit. These guys are empty inside. They've got a massive void in them. And the only way that they feel they can fill that is by going out there and hooking up with random strangers. But the more they do that, the more empty they feel. They're chasing this never-ending source of pleasure. But it's not long-lasting, it's fleeting. Okay, it doesn't have much quality to it. So if you have a good woman in your life, nurture that relationship, be a good man to her, take care of her, marry her. Because, you know, I believe in marriage, guys. I don't believe in hookup culture. Make her your wife. Build a family. Work towards something. Have kids. Teach your kids your core values. How to be good men. How to be good women. That's much more meaningful than hooking up with random people, potentially collecting STDs, getting some person pregnant that you never intended on having a future with. You don't want to go down that road. You really don't. Anyways, I've deviated here. But nurture good relationships. The next one is your purpose comes before your relationship. Okay, your purpose is very important. What do I mean by your purpose? You probably hear that all the time on a lot of self-improvement channels, right? Essentially, your life's work. If you want to take care of a woman, you must take care of yourself first. You know how when you get the safety briefing on a commercial airliner, they tell you to make sure that in the event of an emergency, you put on your oxygen mask before you help the person next to you. Why is that? Because if you don't, then you can't help the person next to you. So take care of you before you go out there and build a relationship, right? Because a lot of guys, they're not in the right space. They're not in the right state of mind to get into a serious relationship. And I'm not against relationships. As I've just mentioned, I want you guys to get married. But if you're not where you want to be, it's just going to bring a lot of stress. It's not fair on you, and it's not fair on the woman that you bring into this situation. So take care of you. Go out there when you're a young man. Go out there, take massive risk, try loads of things out, see what you like, what you don't like. And it's okay if you fail. Remember what I told you guys earlier? Change your relationship with failure. Man, I tried a lot of shit in my early 20s. Failed at most of it. And then I started to find my mojo. Things started working out for me towards my mid-20s. I was aggressively taking action, though. I wasn't sitting on my ass, oh, what am I going to do? No, I went out there and I tried shit. Okay? Because I didn't know what I wanted to do. When I was 18, 19, and I did my A-levels, I didn't get the grades. I retook my A-levels again, didn't get the grades. After that, I was like, what the fuck am I going to do, man? And then it just dawned on me, you know what? Let me just go and try loads of shit out and see what I like and what I don't like. Eventually, I'm sure I'll probably figure it out. I don't know how. You don't need to worry about the how. A lot of guys have this misconception. They feel that they need to know exactly how their future will pan out before they pull the trigger. You won't fucking know. This is the nature of life. It's chaotic. Things will happen. But it's also exciting that you don't know, because your life could turn out bigger and better and more prosperous than you ever imagined. So go out there, take a lot of action, because I believe that the harder you work, the luckier you get. I certainly believe in that. Remember what Jim Rohn says, guys? Success is looking for a good place to stay. It likes a man who is resourceful, a man who goes out there and takes massive action, who has that burning desire to provide value to the marketplace, to be excellent at what he does. That's what success is looking for. It's something you attract, guys. Success is not something you chase. Success comes to the person who builds himself up, who's not worried about money. Money's important, but money comes when you become excellent at what you do. Okay, compensation is linked to competence. Go out there, become fucking good, and the money will come. Okay? So discover your purpose. Go out there, try loads of shit out. Whether it's drop shipping, video editing, FX trading. See what you like, what you don't like. I don't mean give it 2 weeks. Give it 6 months, 7 months. You know, especially when you're young. And you don't have to love it from the get-go, guys. This whole follow your passion advice is garbage. Because you can't be passionate about something you know nothing about. You got to actually get involved, roll up your sleeves. And then when you actually get good, then the passion will come in. You're like, fucking hell, man, I'm brilliant at this. And sometimes you get passionate about something that in the beginning you were a little bit hesitant about. I don't think I'll be good at this. But then you got involved and you saw it and you became really good at it. And then you were like, you know what? I could see myself doing this. All you need, fellas, is to have some curiosity about the subject matter. This is interesting. I wonder, you know, what this career entails. I'm going to give it a shot, man. I want to learn this video editing shit. I want to learn this SEO shit. I want to learn this FX trading shit. You get involved and you see, hang on a second, this is actually pretty fucking interesting. Okay? So go out there, try shit out, man. I always use the food example. Your favorite food right now might be pizza, because that's all you fucking eat. But maybe when you fly out to a different country one day, I don't know, Malaysia, you try the Malaysian cuisine and you're like, fucking hell, this shit is good. And this specific dish is now better for me than pizza. You know? So you don't know what's out there. Go out there, man. Get involved. Don't be afraid of falling flat on your face. You learn. You always learn. Okay? It's not a failure. It's a learning experience. You get wiser. The next point is, it's better to be alone than be around people who are bad for you. If you've got people in your life that make you feel bad, remove them from your life. When I say remove them, I don't mean take them out. You know, what I mean is distance yourself from them. They're not good for you. If they make you constantly feel stressed or feel down about yourself, they don't support you, their advice is not constructive, it's destructive, then stay away from these people. And some people will try and sabotage your goals and dreams by pretending to give you advice when it's not advice. They want to sabotage what you intend on doing. They want to stop it from happening, because what they see in you is that you are courageous and you are about to go out there and take massive action and turn your life around, and they're intimidated by that. And they're like, oh shit, man. What if he ends up becoming so successful? You know, and that bothers them. Instead of them seeking inspiration from your work ethic and the things that you have accomplished, they want to try and sabotage it. So stay away from these people. Okay? The next one is prioritize your physical well-being. I'm very big on this, guys. I talk about it in almost every video. It all starts with your health. Health is your wealth. If you're bedridden, what good is the money? Come on, man. Take care of your health. It's crucial. If your body fat is over 30% right now, you have let yourself go. You fellas should be striving to be between 12 to 15% body fat. You don't need to be over 20%. It's not healthy. Drop that weight. Look at what you're eating every day. Track your calories. It's not going to be easy losing that excess fat. But once you do it, once you become disciplined, it becomes a part of who you are now. You've changed the way you see life. You know, I was 26% body fat back in November. 93 kilograms. I don't need to be 93 kilograms. I was carrying like 15 to 18 kilograms of excess fat. The fuck am I doing with all that fat? So I went on a fitness transformation to lose that, and I did. And in the process of doing that, I changed the way I see nutrition now, the way I see training. Before I was just going to the gym, lifting, thinking I was, oh yeah, man, I'm a gym lad. You know, I was eating loads of protein. I was eating too much. I was constantly in a surplus, which is why I was gaining weight. I wasn't walking enough. I was probably doing about 1,800, 2,000 steps a day. Now I'm doing over 10,000 every day. My whole outlook on fitness and nutrition has changed. Health is absolutely wealth. Plus, when you look good, you feel good. And when you feel good, you do good. So take care of the way that you look. Because when you put on a suit and you're in shape, the suit looks better on you. If you're 30% body fat, got a fucking big belly, the suit doesn't look as good on you. I'm sorry to say it, man. Right? And if you're absolutely fat, a suit on you would look like you're wearing a parachute. It will look like a costume. You know, so lose the fucking weight, man. I'm saying this because I care about you. Plus, it'll give you more options when it comes to women. You know, women look at you, and if they feel like, fuck you know, this guy's taking care of his health, they perceive you as a better option to be with long term. Okay, this guy can take care of me and the kids in the future because he's conscious of his health. He's taking care of his health. He's going to be a strong father. You know, so health is very important, fellas. The next thing is you don't get a second chance at a first impression. Dress to impress. You know, I'm here to make suits great again. Because most guys today, they can't be asked. You look at them standing around. They're wearing fucking tracksuits every day. Look, I get it. You're going for a run, going to the gym, cool. But put some effort in when you're out with your lady or on date night. Get rid of your fucking Slazenger tracksuit and your hoodie and put on a damn blazer. You'll feel good, man, and some nice fragrance on top of that. Dress like a fucking man. And I get it, not everybody is in the same level financially. But start somewhere, and I'll give you guys a major key right now. For those of you who are limited financially, check out eBay. A lot of people get clothes as gifts, or maybe they buy something that they were intending on using once and then returning it, and then they lost the receipt or whatever. They'll just sell it on eBay. Clothes that haven't really been worn. And there's another app called Vinted, where people sell clothes and stuff as well. Now, I'm not saying buy a pair of fucking underwear from there, but, you know, a blazer you can find for cheap, £50, £60, from a good brand. So, look, there's no excuse. Buy a nice blazer, a nice suit. A navy suit is the most versatile suit you can buy. And if it's slightly baggy, if it's very baggy, then it's not the right fit completely. Okay, try and get a suit that fits well around your chest and obviously your trousers. But if it needs a slight alteration, take it to a tailor. And they'll alter it for you, £20, £30. Okay, so look, there's no excuse. Dress to impress. It will open opportunities for you in terms of business. Maybe somebody one day sees you, compliments the suit that you're wearing. You end up talking, he owns a company. I mean, you never know. Or you're in a coffee shop one day, you're reading a book, you're wearing a nice suit, you smell good, and there's a girl sat opposite you. She smiles at you. Maybe she comes over on the way out and says, hey, I like your suit. You never know, man. Okay? Or you go up to her and you say, hey, I think you're absolutely stunning. Now, if you're wearing a suit, she's more likely to take what you're saying, not seriously, but as in she's more likely to be impressed by you because she feels like, damn, this guy's a man. You know, somebody once said, suits for women are like lingerie for men. They love it, man. Women love a man in a good suit because it's rare to see these days. Most guys now dress like shit. Put on a good suit, man. Spray some nice fragrance on top of that. Boom. And some nice shoes. Some double monk strap loafers. And people will roll out the red carpet for you, man. Yes, sir. Absolutely, sir. You'll get sir a lot more. At airports, if you wear a suit, I get it. Not everybody's going to wear a suit at an airport. But if it's a short flight, I like to do that. You notice how the airport staff treat you. Sir, come this way. Sir, sir, sir. You know, you're wearing a fucking hoodie and some pajamas, whatever. Come on, man. Step it up. Dress to impress. The next thing is seek challenges. Don't always go for the easy way, the easy route. Challenges grow you. Do something that is outside of your comfort zone. Take a job that intimidates you, but allows you to grow. Maybe there's enormous scope for growth within the company, progression, but you're scared because you've never done something like this before. Fuck it, go for it, man. Because it will grow you. You know? It's like that analogy, right? A tree, you know, a seed of a tree planting in a small pot doesn't grow very much, the tree itself. But in a big field, the tree grows massively. So strongly, so bigly, right? Why? There's more room for growth. So just because, oh my God, I've never done this before, don't let that intimidate you. It's not difficult, it's new. Remember that. It's not difficult, it's new. Be like, you know what? Bring it on. I want to fucking learn. I'm going to be the best at it as well. I'm not going to participate. I'm not going to play the game. I'm going to change the game. You're looking at him right here. I'm the champ. Okay? The next point is develop a growth mindset. Set big goals that intimidate you. You know, when you meet very successful people, they change your perspective on goal setting. You know, maybe for you, 40, 50 grand a year is like, wow, that's incredible. But you might meet somebody one day who makes that every month. Now, I get it. Not everybody wants to make 50 grand a month or whatever. But fucking hell, it does have an impact on you. When you have a conversation like that with somebody, you're like, fucking hell, this guy makes my annual salary in one calendar month. What kind of a lifestyle is he living? What is he able to do with his family? It's not about the money in of itself. It's about what it allows you to do. But also the way they see life is remarkable, some of these people. They're so driven by what they do. It's not just the money that they're chasing. They want to change the game. So when you talk to them, you're like, fucking hell, man, I need to change myself. I need to stop thinking so small. I need to set massive goals. Because if you set a massive goal and you don't hit it, you don't hit the exact goal that you set and you fall slightly short of it, you're still further ahead than if you set a low goal. You know, Jim Rohn used to say, set a goal to become a millionaire for what it will make of you to achieve it. I get it. You might not want to be a millionaire, but for what it will make of you to achieve it. It will transform you. And plus, if you do make a million at the end of it, give it away if you don't fucking want it. You know, all these people that are, I don't want money, it's evil. Give it away then. You know? The next point is manage your finances well and think about the future. You know, I'm not a big believer in saving your way to wealth. Don't have coffee out the house. No, I don't like that mindset. It's a scarcity mindset. It teaches you to hold on and retreat. No, we're going to go out there balls deep. We're not worried. Now, it doesn't mean be reckless, but go out there and aggressively pursue what you want. And there is an abundance of money out there. There's no shortage of money. There's loads of money out there. Enough money, actually, for everybody to be a millionaire. But the way life is structured, not everybody will be a millionaire. It's just a sad truth. But go out there, man. But you got to remember that in terms of finances, some decisions will slow you down, will set you back, and then you'll end up taking time out to try and recover. For example, financing dumb shit at an early age that you don't need. It's just going to hold you back, man. Because somebody else who hasn't financed a car at the age of 20 now has more money to invest in his business. He'll get further ahead than you. But you want to live this lifestyle that you can't afford, And I made this mistake when I was 20. Financed a car, paid loads of money for it every month. I was stressing. And that was at a point in my life where I didn't exactly have an established path. I was still figuring out what the fuck to do in and out of different jobs. It stressed me out. Now imagine I would have saved that monthly car payment every month, put it into an account, and then used that money to start a business, to do this, to do that. You know, it would put me further ahead. So be conscious of that. Don't be afraid of money or, you know, holding on to it, scared. Nah. But just don't make dumb decisions. And watch out for your credit as well. Credit gives you opportunities. Gives you access to money when you need it. Okay? Don't use that credit facility to buy stupid shit. Use it to invest in a business. Be strategic, be calculated. But don't be stupid with money. Okay? At an early age. In the future, if you do really well for yourself and you want to buy some stupid shit, you've earned it. But when you're young and you're in that building stage, don't be stupid. Okay? I think we're on number 12 now. Be coachable and seek to improve yourself every single day. Listen, man, you're not always going to have the answers. And don't pretend like you know everything, because you don't. There are people that are more intelligent than you, that have more experience than you. Learn from these people. Don't think, no, I know it all when you're 22. You don't. You don't. There's someone out there better than you in every aspect of life. Fitness-wise, financially. I'm not saying that to put you down. I'm saying that so that you can learn from these people and better yourself. I'm still learning. I make it clear in every video. I don't have all the fucking answers. I'm still getting better myself. It's very important that I'm coachable. Okay, why is that? And in every aspect of life, by the way, not just financial, in terms of relationships. I'm fascinated by people who have been together for 50 years, 60 years. I love hearing stories like that. It brings me optimism for the future. Because now all you hear is, oh, he cheated on her, she cheated on him, and it's just all these stupid podcasts where there's a round table. They're all sat down with mics and, you know, would you date a girl on OnlyFans? You know, it's just back and forth stupid conversations. I like listening to older couples and their view on life and what's important in a relationship and how to make a relationship last. I know the world's changed, but I like listening to older couples because they are wise. I mean, some of these couples have been in a relationship longer than you've been alive. Just process that. Okay? So I'm always looking to learn from people in different industries. I'm always looking to learn from people who are successful, you know, in their field. And I just want to get better. Okay? So be coachable, man. And then last but not least, be true to yourself. Don't apologize for being who you are. Say what you mean what you say. Don't apologize for your interests, what you like. Don't back down because somebody doesn't like what you're saying. As long as you're not out there insulting people for no fucking reason, then you're good. Say what you mean and mean what you say. Express yourself, man. Be 100% you. Don't apologize for being you. If people don't like you for being you, then fuck them. Go. I don't want you in my life. I'm not going to back down. I'm not going to change who I am to make you happy. This is who I am. Take it or leave it. That's the approach you should adopt. Like I said, as long as you're not harming anybody, or for example, in a relationship, you can't just say, this is who I am. I'm fucked up. Take it or leave it. And that's the wrong mindset, because in a relationship, you should be aiming to improve yourself. Jim Rohn said it best. I'll take care of me for you as long as you take care of you for me. Okay, work on yourself. Don't be like, well, this is who I am, and you should take it. Nah. If you're a toxic piece of shit, you don't communicate, change that. Because otherwise, you're going to sabotage every relationship you get into. And I don't want that for you. It's not fair on you, and it's not fair on the woman that you're with. Okay? With that being said, thank you very much for watching, fellas. Hope this video has provided you with some value, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.